and that question is, there are some men who don't lead well, right?
Mhm.
Do you think that there are some women that can push that man to be a great leader, even though he wasn't that when he stepped into the relationship?
I would say the short answer is, I don't think pushing is the right word, but I know what you're trying to say. I would say respect him into that, and that takes
Mm.
finesse. That takes finesse because, remember we started this whole series, on this podcast with a woman who was saying, "I allow him to lead." You know,
Right, right,
so
right.
so you don't wanna push because a man is gonna resist pushing. But through
Yeah.
your leadership, if you're willing to say, wives, if you're willing to say, "Well, honey, what do you think?" I really like for my man to lead, and you build him up through that through respect, then he will walk into that. Or even suggest, "Hey, why don't you talk to the pastor about this to see if he can give you some wisdom, or talk to Barry or Carl about that situation." So there are ways that she can, I think, respect him into that leadership role, even if he's hesitant to undertake it.
Yeah, you're giving women game right now. Okay. Yeah, I
Yeah.
like that. Yes. That's exactly what I'm asking. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's how you help each other. See, that's how you help each other, because if you're submitted to the same mission, then you can't have a leaderless family, and so that man has to step there. And sometimes when he's reticent to step there, that means you respect him into that role. You ask him, "Hey, where can you get some wisdom for that?" But the thing is, you're not taking away his dignity. I think where we miss it, sisters, if you'll hear me, is you tear down the man's dignity while trying to get him to lead. And that's where "I let you lead." Don't ever say that to a man, that you let him do something, because that's gonna be a mess. And men, you shouldn't be saying that to the women either. Okay?
No, no, no.
That kind of language is not appropriate in your homes. I know we mess up and say it, but look, we're trying to be better. And men, we're trying to uplift you up today. And you can't be lifted up if you're talking about "Well, I'll allow you to do such and such." No, that's just not even the right way to say it.
Amen.
Yeah, yeah. I know we coming up to our time soon, but
Mm.
just if I could share, because I know we've touched on a lot of things for both men and women. If we could just recall that video, let that video be a wake up call to the men. It's time to level up.
Yes.
Don't
Mhm.
be ashamed of where you are, but also don't be afraid to be ready to go into that growth, embrace that growth. But also to the women, don't be scared or ashamed to really step back and let your man lead,
Amen.
because that will also fall back onto that truth conversation that we had a couple weeks back. Like when your man knows that you have his back, you will watch your man flourish and evolve into that next level man that you've been always dreaming for.
Amen.
Okay, Carl.
Amen. I don't think it can be said any better than that. So we can just simply say amen on that point. So listen, we thank you for watching us. We hope this has been helpful to you. Why don't you like and share this video